Peace and love, children of the sun. They're trying to say that your boy Mayweather, my favorite boxer, is gone broke because he owe over $7 million on a tax lien to the IRS. He owed $22 million before that. You know, they say he paid the $22 million, but now he owes $7 million. Hell, we seen T.I. and Rick Ross get hit with the same amount, and they paid theirs and they bounced back. So I don't, necessarily think he's broke. He got assets. Supposedly he had a real estate deal for $42 million. Some say $420 million. The number keeps changing, but supposedly that didn't go through. So they trying to say your boy broke. Whoop-de-doo. But we seen Odell Beckham say he blew through $100 million. T-Pain blew through $40 million. MC Hammer $70 million. Scott Scorch $70 million. Master P $300 million. Tyson $300 million. And guess who bounced back? Tyson. You know what I'm saying? T-Pain. Hell, 50 Cent did bankruptcy and 4 years later got a $4 million Bugatti, man. Motherfuckers can bounce back from this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Tyson got $20 million just for boxing Jake Paul. He got a weed company, a vape company, and a podcast. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's over for Mayweather, man. You know, they say he got a boxing match coming up with Pacquiao, but they said that he was borrowing money from the purses that he was supposed to get paid for that fight. And it's not even etched in stone yet. So, I don't know, man. Do you think your boy brokey? I don't know. Let's see. Let's get into it, though.
$20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper. 200,000 in 20s. I heard in the song you can get the biggest Chanel bag in the store if you want it. Well, it's the biggest Chanel bag in the world. I got this bag from Karl Lagerfeld. R.I.P. May he rest in peace. Money getting motherfucker like myself, always showing out, always talking shit. Like 1.8 million, you know how it is. Check it out. Let them know it's all hundreds. Money made all motherfucking day.
Because everything ain't for everybody. Because it's like this. If everybody claiming that I'm not that sharp and I'm not that smart, then why should I give you guys my business plan? Why should I reveal my business plan? It's obvious if I've been a multi-millionaire, like, oh man, he's broke. No, it's not a crime for them to make money. They don't say nothing about the guys that's 80 and 90 that's still making hundreds of millions and billions, but as soon as somebody black does it, your own people say, oh, he's broke. Listen, I got to where I got to focusing on Floyd Mayweather. That's how I got to becoming 50-0. Because my thing was always, I didn't care what nobody else.
After days of silence, Floyd Mayweather has finally come out and addressed the swirling allegations of debts, financial crimes, and tax issues. First through a series of tweets, and then by jumping on Instagram Live to show off his money and wristwatches while speaking directly to his fans about the ongoing controversy.
Made over $1 billion. By the time I was 40, I think I made over $1.2 billion with no endorsement deals, independent. So it's obvious I got some type of remedy or I know what I'm doing. So, but I don't want to reveal it to the world.
Surrounded by stacks of cash and a lineup of expensive wristwatches, Mayweather went straight to the point, declaring that every fraud allegation directed at him is built on nothing but lies and has absolutely no foundation in truth.
Floyd Mayweather recently promoted a new token in partnership with Sahil Arora, who has been connected to several celebrity-backed crypto scams. Blockchain investigator Zach XBY highlighted this connection and stated that Mayweather has been linked to at least 3 crypto projects that later turned into rug pulls, where developers disappear after taking investor funds. This repeated involvement in questionable crypto promotions has raised serious concerns about his role in potential scams.
I don't lose at nothing, it's back.
Correction, Mr. just got unbanned from scamming is back. This time, he's selling NFTs. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this is an obvious scam if you can just read the signs, but since Floyd can't read, I'm going to explain it to you all by telling you the history of Floyd Money Mayweather and crypto. Our story starts in 2018 when Floyd Mayweather was banned for 3 years from promoting securities after scamming his fans with an ICO called Cintratec. He was promoting tons of these ICO scams at the time, and he also narrowly avoided an ICO fraud lawsuit for the same thing under the defense that he wasn't actually influential enough to convince people to buy the scam. And now that it's 2022, his 3-year securities ban is over and he's back to scamming again. He's currently being sued once again for his promotion of Ethereum Max alongside Kim Kardashian, and also has gotten really into NFTs.
And if you in the NFT world and you betting on me, you will never lose. But what I need you to do right now, go get Mayreverse. That's my new NFT. I've been working on that for months. If I win, you win.
Now, it's pretty obvious from these comments that Floyd has learned nothing after not reading the SEC settlement. So maybe that's why he tells us we can't lose by betting on him. So let's put that to the test with his last 3 NFT projects.
I'm dropping my NFT tonight. FloydNFT.com, August 10th. Go get it right.
Floyd Mayweather has also received criticism for promoting the cryptocurrency Ethereum Max. Alongside other celebrities, he was included in a class action lawsuit alleging they provided false and misleading information.
Floyd Mayweather has made a lot of money in his career. It appears he also owes a lot of money too. The boxer apparently owes $22.2 million in taxes from 2015. According to ESPN, the tax balance was unpaid as recently as March 6th of this year.
The properties were transferred by Black Spruce Management, a prominent firm in the New York estate market. The deal was described as an initiative to boost affordable housing while further growing Mayweather's investments outside boxing.
All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties. And it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
Right. Well, now we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there. Whew.
U.S. Appellate Court upheld a decision requiring him to pay $2.4 million to Zinni Media Concept Limited. The dispute originated from a 2017 agreement for appearances in Africa, including Nigeria, which he failed to fulfill and also did not repay the advance. Zinni Media later made multiple attempts to recover the funds, resulting in a lawsuit accusing him of breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and fraud.
World boxing champion Floyd Mayweather is returning to the ring this weekend after his recent retirement. Mayweather will be up against Don Moore in an exhibition fight at the prestigious Burj Al Arab Hotel in Dubai. Since retiring with a perfect record of 50 wins and no loss, Mayweather has been putting up exhibition fights for his fans' entertainment. Both men are in Nigeria.
To Floyd Mayweather. I told you he was broke. Y'all got so mad at me because it's like, how could somebody actually broke talk about a man who's broke and he got more money than you? Look at all those fake Birkins he buys his girlfriends. Well, listen, here's the thing. Now, I told you them Birkins was fake. First of all, you cannot go buy 20 Birkins at once that are all the same size. First of all, his manager ran off with all of his money. He's suing Showtime for giving the manager his money, over $300 million. It was reported just a few days ago that he has a tax lien for about $7.3 million. Federal tax liens, okay, filed in 2018 and in 2023. So these are unpaid past taxes, all right? I guess the skating rink and the strip club ain't bringing in money like that. Neither is his boxing career because apparently his ex-manager took it off. Back in 2017, a year before that, he owed about $22.2 million. But his manager, Al Heyman, took care of that at the time. But 2018 to 2023, the $7.3 million has not been paid. This is the reason why he has to come out of retirement every year to do an exhibition fight, because one of his gambling habits, and two, his mismanagement of funds. Three, his inability to know how to read contracts and what he's signing and what he owes. So he has to get somebody to read contracts for him and trust what they say. That's the scary part. How are you a billionaire and you got to trust what somebody say because you refuse to read? Lawsuits in New York alleging he owes roughly $337,000 in unpaid rent. Interest, fees, court costs, attorney's fees. He has a luxury duplex at the Baccarat Hotel residences. He allegedly is months behind on. He can't afford to pay. Yaya's out here trying to get a job. Also, in early 2026, he was sued 3 separate times over unpaid rent and jewelry bills totaling millions, including a $1.4 million claim from a Miami jeweler who says that Mayweather took 26 watches and 15 gold Cuban link chains, but only paid about $300,000 on them because he's using his celebrity to get these deals. Like, I'll come back for it. You know I'm good for it. I'm Floyd Mayweather. I'll be right back. But did I lie?
Oh, man.
Now, I want everyone to remember this, okay? Go into the Vlad catalog.
Okay.
I said a couple months ago that one of the major New York jewelry dealers, I was hanging out with him at this guy's house.
Yes.
Because this guy spends millions on jewelry. So this guy was there. Me and him got into a conversation. He said, Floyd Mayweather is broke. His spending has outpaced how much money he's making.
Okay.
When we're getting ready to shoot, he's got like these kind of people at his house.
Right.
And there's this like old school jeweler dude there. Like they're like, oh, this is like one of the OG jeweler guys. This is like who everyone else gets their stuff from. And he told me, and I'm not going to say who it is, but he's like, Mayweather's broke. I said, no. He's like, no, really. Mayweather's broke. Now, I don't know if it's true.
Right.
This is what this guy told me. I'm like, how could he be broke? He's like, yo, he spends like crazy. So I talked about this on camera. I was like, oh, you're a hater. You're jealous of his money. You're broke compared to Floyd, blah, blah. Well, recently the IRS filed a $7.3 million tax lien.
That's when...
for unpaid taxes from 2018 to 2023. For 5 years, unpaid taxes.
When I saw that yesterday, I'm the same. I thought it was all BS for years. Until I saw the lien yesterday too, the 7.3 million.
Yeah.
I said, oh, this shit real.
This shit real.
So here's the thing, because me and Floyd are friends.
Okay.
I know his mom, all of us are cool. So I can't really give my opinion on this, that it would backfire in some kind of way. But I could say this. And I told you this about Michael Jackson years ago. You can't spend unless you are replacing the money.
Yes.
We've said this for years. If you spend out $500,000, $20,000, you better be making sure a week or 2 weeks you're putting the money back. If you're not gonna put the money back, eventually you'll be broke if you keep spending. And what is my other rule? No matter how much money you make, you live beneath your means.
100%.
Not over your means. People get a little bit change and they go for the highest things, and now you're stressing yourself out to keep chasing the rabbit. Man, come on, people. I don't know what else we gotta tell you. But the great thing Floyd does have going for himself is that he got a big fight coming up with Manning.
Well, we're not sure about that.
Wow.
Because now they're saying that the contract is in dispute, and they're saying that Floyd is trying to change the terms, and blah, 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 blah. So we don't know.
Well, Floyd, if you really have this problem with money, take the fight, whether it's a exhibition fight or a legit fight. Because I'm quite sure at the Spear, it's going to be a lot of money. That's going to be big time.
Hey, listen, Floyd had an unbelievable amount of spending.
Yes.
Like private plane.
Yeah.
I have never seen Floyd Mayweather at the airport.
Never.
I've seen 50 Cent at the airport.
Yes.
Me and 50 had a first class flight together.
Yes.
He was sitting right across from me.
Right.
He rich too.
Yes.
But he not flying private all the time.
Right.
Floyd has never flown commercial, I think.
And people don't understand how much that gas is.
Oh my God.
Just to go, I think one way is $30,000 to fly.
Yeah. I had heard, like, not only does he have a private plane, but I heard he has another private plane where his, like, entourage could go on because he doesn't want to deal with him, when he's flying. He has a guy whose full-time job is to clean all his cars. He won't ride his car unless it's all fully cleaned.
Right.
I heard he was spending something like $20,000 a night at the steakhouse for months at a time. He'd go there every night and spend $20,000, $30,000 every time. Like, it was like the amount of money
That's insane.
that he was spending was just
Did
crazy.
he get rid of the planes?
What's that?
Did he get rid of his private planes?
I'm hearing stories that he's having to sell off some
Yeah,
stuff.
I heard some
Selling off
stuff.
homes and a plane and so forth. Now, look. At the end of the day, Floyd's broke is our wealthy.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You
I
and
agree.
I put together will never touch Floyd's wealth.
Absolutely.
Even after all this.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that's cool. I
He's
can
still
accept
rich,
that.
ladies and gentlemen.
He has so many assets still.
Yes.
But clearly his spending has outpaced
Right.
whatever else that was supporting him.
A lot of these dudes fall off soon as they jump into real estate, man. It's always some bad investments with real estate or a manager running off with their money. Supposedly Mayweather is suing the old manager. They done ran off with his money and HBO done paid the man and money and all of that. You know what I'm saying? We see Dean the Great helping Adrian Broner, you know what I'm saying? He done got into alcoholism and all that. We praying for that man, you know what I'm saying? It's sad to see the champs fall off, but a lot of these dudes get ripped off by their managers and all of that, man. And then they fall from grace, man. You know what I'm saying? So I doubt we'll ever see Mayweather